What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Game Channel. My name's AJ Gales. How y'all doing? Well, I woke up to some pretty shitty news. I'll say this was my morning. As me and my old man, we work at the same casino. We work nights the way we always put it. It's not tomorrow until I come home. I go to sleep and I wake up because we get home at 4 a.m. So we get home yesterday at 4 a.m. I'm doing what I always do, kind of just thinking ahead for all the video games that I'm going to be playing in the coming months and everything, because we have Watch Dogs Legion coming out in a couple days. We have the next Dark Pictures anthology the day after that. Next month, next gen consoles, everything, and what was supposed to be Cyberpunk 2077. I go to sleep, I wake up at noon, I go out, I get some lunch, I come back, I eat said lunch. It was delicious. It was McDonald's, so it was shitty, but it was still delicious. Then I decide, I play some PC Building Simulator. I'm feeling good, but I'm still a little tired. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get another 2-3 hours of sleep. Just wake up in the afternoon, get ready to do some gaming and everything, and record throughout the night. I wake up at around 5-6 o'clock to seeing this stuff on Twitter and people making response videos online, and here's where my heart just sinks, and I decide, yep, I'm gonna have to address this and sit here and cry on the internet. Cyberpunk 2077, I'm bearing the lead here, has been delayed once more. I believe this is the 4th time from what I've heard, which actually, for my brain, I was sitting there going, man, I thought this is only the 3rd, and then I'm like, no, this game is supposed to be out this past February. It was supposed to be out around my birthday, then I got delayed to May, from May to, I think, August, and from August again to what the current date was, being the 19th of November. Now, let's see here. Let me see if I can read this. Hey, everyone. Today we've decided to move the release date, Cyberpunk 2077, by 21 days, 3 weeks. The new release date is December 10th. Most likely there are many emotions and questions in your head, so first and foremost, please accept our humblest apologies. Look, at first I was sitting here going, for all these delays, like, okay, let's just trust them. It's CD Projekt Red. Have they ever disappointed us before? Let's let them, make their own thing. They're artists. They're a little weird. Let them do them. Now I'm sitting here feeling like, okay, you've pushed my goodwill about as far as I can. Look, I'm not pissed. I'm not going, oh, I'm not going to buy it anymore. I'm mad. No, I'm not mad. Well, I'm disappointed. Yeah, it's like I'm like a parent, wagging my finger. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. But no, I'm not disappointed. Or there we go. I already fucked it up. I'm not mad at what CD Projekt Red's doing. I kind of get what's going on here, because I can actually think we can trace every delay for this game and understand what each individual delay was from February back to from February to May. I think that one was just a general 3-month delay of, look, we thought we'd have it by now. We want a little bit more prep time, whatever. Okay, so we're going to push it back to May. Coronavirus hits a month and a half, 2 months. Well, I mean, the coronavirus was hitting, I guess, starting and everything. We were hearing words of it and all that stuff in January and everything. But again, lockdowns and everything really big started happening, throughout those months between February and May. So, then we had that issue. All right, we had to push it back to August. By the time August rolls around, we're hearing words that they're still having problems getting voice acting done, and they're having some other issues. Again, working from home for the coronavirus stuff. Okay, so we got to push it back to November, and now it looks like this one is because in between that delay and this, in the current date, or the date that we had before the 10th, we had the announcement for, oh yeah, by the way, we're also going to have Xbox Series X and S and PS5 and all this shit. So, which is actually the next paragraph of this thing, so we'll keep reading. The biggest challenge for us right now is shipping the game on current gen, next gen, and PC at the same time, which requires us to prepare and test 9 versions of it. Xbox One X, compatibility on Xbox Series X, SX, whatever. God damn it, Xbox, name a console. Sorry. PS4/PS4 Pro, compatibility on the PS5, PC, and Stadia. We can ignore Stadia. Who the fuck is going to play it on Stadia? I'm just saying. While working from home since Cyberpunk 2077 evolved towards almost being a next-gen title somewhere along the way. Yeah, We need to make sure everything works well and every version runs smoothly. Where it might seem unrealistic when someone says that 21 days can make any difference in such a massive and complex game, but they really do. Some of you might also be wondering what these words mean in light of us saying we've achieved Gold Master some time ago. Past certification or going gold means the game is ready, can be completed, and has all of its content. But it doesn't mean we stop working on it and raising our quality bar. On the contrary, this is the time where many improvements are being made, which will then be distributed via a day zero patch. This is the time period we undercalculated. We feel we have an amazing game in our hands and are willing to make every decision, even the hardest ones, if it ultimately leads to you getting a video game you'll fall in love with. Yours, Adam Badowski and Marcin Iwinski. Hopefully I pronounced those names correctly. God damn it. Polish names are just some of the ones that I just cannot get. No, okay, so given that ending, because I initially hadn't read that last paragraph, I kind of skimmed through it, I read the beginning and figured, okay, so I think we can track why all of these delays are happening, which again, I still think that another big reason for this delay was the announcement of the next-gen consoles, and they just want to definitely make sure that they can, that everything will run smoothly on them. I mean, hell, this game is going to come out a week after the next-gen consoles drop, too. So, on some level, I'm sitting here going, okay, well, that takes out at least one of the things that I have to do in November, so I can focus on this game solely in December. So, it's kind of a nice feeling, but I'm not happy about it. Actually, addressing that last paragraph, so, they're talking about day one patch, or day zero patches, or whatever. That they're working on everything behind the scenes, because I think a lot of people were afraid, because I think this doesn't look super good, seeing that I'm not sure if it was exact. I think it was yesterday when I saw this tweet, but the tweet might have been a few days old. But there was big talks about Reddit and a bunch of other things that CD Projekt was cutting content out of Cyberpunk 2077. There was some big, I want to say it came out of an AMA or something. I don't know. I didn't fully follow it because I feel like if I would, I'd just start losing my mind, for this game and overthinking it just because I want the game out. And I think on some level, this, CD Projekt Red has also been overthinking it. We're being a little too artistic. Like, for the love of God, just launch the game. Stop trying to make 90,000 small tweaks before the game comes out, and then you end up kind of messing up you end up messing up a really cool concept. I think the first Watch Dogs game actually had a very similar thing, because it got delayed a lot, and it's a weird comparison, but I think the comparisons actually holds some merit. But sorry, I kind of lost track of where I was with that tangent. Sorry about that. But yeah, I think that with the whole with all this cut content stuff and everything, I think a lot of people were panicking when they first saw this. I was a little bit too. As soon as I saw that stuff yesterday, and then I see this today, I was thinking, holy shit, are they just completely changing up the game, and like stuff that we were told was going to be in it is now not, and this, that. No, I think this is what they said. I think this is just minor tweaks to fix next gen compatibility, along with maybe Stadia, but again, who gives a shit about Stadia? So I feel like this is that we're gonna see a lot of people freaking out about this more than actually should. If that makes sense, because if I can kind of, while I'm sitting here and I'm kind of thinking and talking here, let me kind of lay out what I'm saying here. I think every delay had a purpose. There was a reason, real world reasons, for all the stuff that we've been going through this past, Jesus Christ, almost a year. I know a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, we're living in the bad timeline. I didn't think about this until this delay happened, but whatever. So, I think every delay has had a reason. I think this one can be tied to the fact that in between when they set the date of November 19th and November 19th itself, Sony and Xbox finally made their announcement of their consoles. So I think that had something to do with it. They weren't planning on exactly when those consoles were coming out, and so that didn't exactly fit into their calculations. So that explains the next delay. Sadly, a few days before this, we got news that, the whole cut content thing, I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I know it originated on Reddit, is where a lot of stuff like that. I don't really hang out on Reddit and message boards, so I can't exactly tell you exactly what all was going on there. But like I said, the whole cut content thing, it's like CD Projekt Red addressed it, basically saying, look, we cut content from The Witcher 3 as well, and that game was still fantastic. So again, I'm not worried about that. It's not a good look, so to speak. So I think we're going to see people freaking out about the cut content stuff, but I don't think this delay and that cut content stuff have anything to do with each other. I think the cut content stuff is stuff that happened months ago that we're now just finding out about and people are freaking out about. I think this delay is something totally different. Like I said, I think this is optimization for the next gen and making sure everything can run smoothly, because CD Projekt Red definitely cares about quality. So hopefully everything will run. So yeah, there you go. There's my 10-minute rant on I'm disappointed, but all right, whatever. In some level, like I said, this does make me I'm not happy about this delay, but on some level, I'm just like, oh, thank God I don't also have to do this along with the next gen stuff. Because again, I talked about this recently, what my schedule for the next gen is. Yeah, because in November, again, this is all assuming I also get my PS5 the day I'm supposed to get my PS5. But I'm getting my Xbox Series X on the 10th. And that day we are starting 3 games. We're doing Dirt 5, Gears Tactics, and Yakuza Like a Dragon on the 12th. Assuming I get my PS5 when I'm supposed to, Sony. Or as soon as I get my PS5, AC Valhalla, Spider-Man Miles Morales, I always get that name wrong, I'm just going to say both of them, and Godfall. And then the day after that, on the 13th, also on PS5, we'll be doing the new Call of Duty. So I've got all 7 of those games set up to play. I didn't need Cyberpunk on top of that. I mean, I was excited for it, but still, that was a lot of work. And now that this got pushed back, all right, that's a little relaxing. Oddly enough, though, doesn't this, with this delay, just kind of a weird thought to finish this off on, does this pushes Cyberpunk after the Game Awards, doesn't it? So who's going to win Game of the Year this year now? I'm still holding out hope it's Ghost of Tsushima. I think it deserves it. I think it was an all-around better game than The Last of Us Part 2. Although Last of Us Part 2 is going to win. Let's be entirely honest. It's going to win. It does not deserve to win. Maybe technical awards, maybe performance awards. I've said this before, but it does not deserve to win Game of the Year. I thought Cyberpunk 2077 was our one hope to avoid having to have that gamers and gamers fighting against the industry, because the industry is licking Naughty Dog's asshole for that. I know, sorry, that's a little graphic, but let's be honest, that's what's happening. Yeah, so that's a whole thing. But yeah, I think this was our one chance to have that fear, to have that situation avoided. And but yeah, I still hope Ghost of Tsushima wins Ghost of the Year, Game of the Year now. Ghost of the Year. Fuck me. All right, I'm gonna close out here, guys. Quick thing: if you're watching this on BitChute, hopefully this video goes up on BitChute. Because I don't know, I'm having problems getting stuff, I don't know, uploaded. Like, I'm getting emails saying, hey, your video's on BitChute, and then I check BitChute, and the video's not posted. So I don't know what the fuck's going on right now. I have problems with it every so often, but I was having this issue with the weekly show. I've made 2 attempts. I just can't get the damn thing up. It will be up as soon as I can if you're watching on BitChute. Sorry, guys. That's just how it is. If you don't know how I upload on YouTube first, because my file sizes coming off my recording software are too long, take forever to upload onto BitChute. So I put them onto YouTube, then I download them off YouTube, get for the smaller file size, and then upload them to BitChute. So it's a lot quicker. So that's generally how I do things. So yeah, I'm trying to get it up on BitChute, having some trouble. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. Either way, that's about it, everybody. Thanks for watching. Social media's in the description. Like, comment, not already. Please subscribe to the channel. And until next time, my name's AJ Gells. This is Something Game Channel. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm out.